You need to leave. You must leave immediately. You need to leave.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. He's the protector of man, the dragon of the North, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland. Talos guide you.
Did we... Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing! Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy. I believe it to be a falsehood perpetrated by the Empire in order to weaken the citizens' confidence in your ability to rule. The blue thing? But even the simplest harmonic field is composed of entirely... Wait just a moment. The blue thing... Yes. I can see your point. Draw out the necessary energies using a Jarl apparatus.
If that's what it will take.
But wait, what about soul reversal? You must be aware of the consequences when using the apparatus near an open magic field.
Letting nothing stand in our way. You've changed, brother. And not for the better, I'm afraid.
7.
I've done what I
Astonishing.
needed to do to make Mother happy.
I hadn't considered that.
Doesn't matter what I really believe.
I mean, it would take months, years to work out the differentials. But what a revolutionary concept. Wait. I can see a minor problem in your theory. Without a soul siphon, how would you prevent permanent magicka burn? Are you completely insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable. Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about? Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments. As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you. Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are.
My lady,
That would help.
Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
Let's see.
Tell her she'll have
Last time I
Maven is
used
one
the
of the few people I
Dwemer
can
spoon
trust
was
enough
at
to
my
delight
dear
in.
friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead.
Yes, my lady.
Felstar Farm,
Pass
I
the
believe
good
it's
news on
called.
to her.
The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn.
You'd have your own
I don't know
fortune
why
to
I didn't
hang,
just take
to
it with
solidify
me.
your grip as the next Jarl.
And last is
If
the
that's
soul
what it will
gem.
take,
I left
then
that
so
one in
be it.
Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shops. It was a
We used to
good
be
trade,
inseparable.
too.
Always
Oh,
fighting
well.
back to back and letting nothing stand in our way.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
I've done what I needed to do to keep Mother
I
happy.
know you.
It doesn't matter
was
what
it?
I really believe.
Oh,
You've done what you've had to
you
for
were getting
yourself,
something for me.
Not for Mother. Wise up, Herald. There's a storm on the horizon, and it will blow through here with all its fury. It's time to move aside.
Anuriel, a word, please.
Yes, my lady?
It's been brought to my attention that the poison, known as skooma, may be present in our city. What do you know of this?
I believe it to be a falsehood perpetrated by the Empire in order to weaken the citizens' confidence in your ability to rule.
Excellent. Then there'll be no need to devote any resources to stopping it. Thank you, Anuriel. That will be all. Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning. Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. Good journey to you.
Lord first, then summon.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Dirge told me you made it into the guild. You need dirt on anything, you talk to me. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. Slip up and I'll gut you like a fish.
They should have come here!
My husband, Bercy, will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. Boley's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me? So what if I have a problem? Maramal thinks he's so smart. Tells me that Mara will cleanse the filth from my...
Van Shanzel. Take it to a Van Shanzel.
The waiting, the insufferable waiting. Thanks. Couldn't have done that without you. I'm grateful for your efforts. Here, take this. You're headed to Falkreath. It's all in this note. Mm-hmm.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in.
Someone there?
I'm staying out of this.
I'm getting out of here. Hey! Is that your best? Ha! Victory is yours! I'll tear you to pieces!
You could say the Ratways. City under the city. Dark, dangerous, and no place for decent folk.
I'm selling the best meat in town for cheap. Interested? Nothing but the best. Blackbriar mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. So what do you say to that? Here you go. Oh, and keep it quiet. This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices, if you catch me drift. Yes. Absolutely. Did you still want to buy one? Suit yourself. If you change your mind, I'll be around. Sure. How do you think I get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone? Good thing she makes so much money. Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks. No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Black Briar mead. I'll sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Villamur Inn in Iverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indaren from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd rat us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. What can I do for you? It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning? Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften. Good. Report back to me when your task is complete. Good journey to you.
As Jarl Leila's housecarl, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times. Indeed. There have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We're not certain if it's the Dark Brotherhood or simply Imperial sympathizers. We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security for weaknesses. I work with the city guard to make certain they fail. At the end of the day, I'm the last line of defense for the Jarl. I will not allow her to fall. Ulfric's a bloody hero. I don't think there's a worthy Nord alive who dare argue the point. He's taking the Empire to task and making them answer for their crimes. I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim with the ashes of the Concordat at his feet. Liars and bastards, every one of them. I'd have their heads on a pike if it wasn't for the war effort. All I need is a dozen men, and we could march into the Ratway and burn them out like rodents. Stormcloaks won't have it, though. Too busy keeping the Imperial forces at bay. Everyone knows the Thieves Guild uses the old sewer system beneath Riften as their hideout. I'd go down there myself, but that would leave Jarl Leila unprotected. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son? Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne. All right then.